Hey, welcome back to This Week in Tech. We are into our second week of December, and I think this is our fourth week doing these videos. So, really excited to have you join us. We are talking today about how you can literally build apps now by speaking. That's right. So you can talk to an app builder, and it can build the app for you. Now, mostly we're talking about the front end development, but there are plenty of tools that you can do the same to your schema or to the back end as well, and connect your data to the front end as well. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can get started with this. So we're in a tool we use quite a lot on the stream, which is called Glide, and I'll just share that now if it wants to come up. Share screen. Cool. Let's put this on this side maybe. It'll work. Okay, so the cool thing about this is that Glide has just released a new feature called the AI custom component. So you can find it by coming to insert components over here. And for those of you who have just joined my community, or haven't really seen what I've been up to, this will be a bit of a live build. So who knows how long this will take, but I just wanted to show you the cool things that you can do using this component. So if I come over here and come to the right side, and I can just start by telling the component what to build. So let's go for that. So again, I'm going to use dictation to do this. And the goal is that I don't need to touch my keyboard at all. Okay. Create me a component that forecasts the potential revenue of my brokering business. Make it like a graph that has like a line graph, and in the future it's a dotted line, but up to now it's a bold line. Okay, that was probably one of the randomest things I've ever said. Oh, it's still going. Okay, so just give that a second. Now, this app here was one I developed for some content. I developed a CRM and client portal for Mikey Smith. He did not ask for it, but he got it anyway. So if we come here, cool. So literally just based on speaking, I've now got something to work with. It's probably used, okay, so we've got some data here on the right. So if I change this, okay, this is just going to stay. Maybe let's try and find, instead, let's try and find some cool UI that we can actually pull in. And then we can try and recreate that ourselves. Cool. So this is Dribbble, by the way. I don't know if you've used Dribbble before. It's great. It's just like Pinterest, but for design. And it's really good for UI, so user interface, or UX, user experience. Okay, so let's find something that we like. Maybe we'll go this kind of like web app vibe. I actually kind of like this. Maybe let's try this kind of component. So grab this. All we have to do is screenshot, and we drag this screenshot in and turn on our dictation again. Recreate this. I was going to keep talking, but I think that's all we need to say. So pull that in. And let's see how we do. So, I mean, Glide does have quite a few different components you can use without having to use the AI custom component. and bang. So it's done pretty well, but one of the things it did miss was this highlight outline. So maybe we want to just add that. Add a highlighted outline to the edge of the image. And the other thing that's happening here is it's only showing one option because it's not inside a collection. So it would need to be inside a custom collection, and then you'd need to map these values to name, image, etc. So look at that, it's done it great. And we can see what that looks like on mobile. That's awesome. Let's try something a little more complex. Okay, I kind of like this design here. Let's have a look. So, okay, that could be kind of cool for like deal stages. So if I grab another one of these and we go recreate this, but use it to show how long each stage of a certain person's mortgage application has taken. Done. Cool, let's have a look. It might take a little bit of time. I can edit this, make this a bit bigger for you guys. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so it hasn't, yeah, this needs quite a few tweaks. It kind of hasn't, it's stacked these. So maybe we want to tell it, arrange progress bars on the same row, like the example. Send that over, see how that goes. The cool thing about this is that you can learn a tool like Glide for building apps, and you don't need to figure out another tool. You can just literally use the AI custom component, speak a complete component to life. Okay, that's great. So it's done it. It has done it, but it's kind of separated it out into even spacing. So maybe we could, this is kind of, yeah, it's kind of tricky to talk about. Give each line width a representative weight based on percentage. Let's see how that does. Trying to think what else would be a really good use case for a mortgage CRM. That's better. So you can see here, it's stacked these a little bit better. What are we missing out? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, you can see how if you spent 15 minutes doing this, you would get so much closer to the end result. Let's try one more. Okay, we're looking. We need to go like a CRM. Oh, I kind of like that. It's a very good looking CRM. Don't want to do like a collection though. I'd rather just do a static component. Okay, need to make a decision. Let's go with Let's go with this. Go with this section here. So if we pull that in, and we go attach, screenshot. It's not attaching. Let's just screenshot it again. And again, recreate this component to show the status of each application. And we'll send that. Get rid of these guys. I think it's just canceled it out because I did that. Hold on 1 second. So again, the workflow is screenshot, drag in. Oh no, it has done it. It just hasn't shown. Cool. So an easy one for this is arrange items left to right and vertical. Give that a second. So this whole prototype I built, which works, you can see here if I drag this over, it will change the information for her as well. So she's now on approval. Okay, this component hasn't quite worked. Let's try one more just for fun. Okay, so we're going to go create a summary section at the top of my CRM to give the highlights of the week in terms of deals closed. So we can add that in, give that a couple of seconds to load. It's still recording me. This whole project within Glide can be deployed instantly as well. So there we go. That's pretty good. If you think about that, having just like a high level, all the deals closed, new clients. And the cool thing is about this is that you can just directly map this in the back end. You can just go bang and map this to a roll up or whatever you have going. I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more. Create a pie chart showing the distribution of statuses for my deals. The cool thing about this is that I've just moved that in, it's got rid of it, but it'll show it. It instantly aligns with the UI as well. So obviously we're in dark mode for this app. Nice. Okay, so it's real funny looking, but we can work with this. This is a good example. Graph should be green. We need to keep going now. Reduce size of graph and align to left. Change to rounding corners and lower opacity for leftover. Let's see how that goes. Just got a question. That's quite a while ago though, but yeah, Glide Apps, bro. Glide apps. Okay, and you can see there, it's looking a little bit better. Still looking a bit weird. Increase spacing between percentage and status, and reduce font size by 10%. Let's have a look. There we go. Much better. Let's keep going. Change leftover chart color to light green and align chart to left. Okay. So obviously, sometimes it does take a bit of time. I'm also not being, because this is kind of off the cuff. I'd usually be a little bit more considerate with my prompts, but yeah, I'll finish the live there. Just wanted to show you how cool it is to use tools nowadays that you can speak into, build apps, deploy them. Like all I would need to do is publish, and I can send that link anywhere, and even embed it on a website or something. Take payments, etc. Glider is pretty good as well. You can start on a free plan, get building, and then when you need some more advanced features like the AI custom component, I think it is upper price level. But anyway, thanks for jumping on. Yeah, if you have any questions or you need an app built or whatever it is, get in touch. Cheers.